many things as an Arsenal fan that you have not witnessed. There's so many things as an Arsenal fan you've only dreamt about. There's so many things as an Arsenal fan you've only fantasized about. And last night, the dream, the fantasy, the hope, the belief all came through for you in 90 minutes. Arsenal went to the to the Bernabeu and put in a performance you can only dream, hope, and believe would happen in your lifetime. They've done it with a team that is out of shape in the sense of no recognised striker, no recognised second defender there. They've done it with a left winger who many are saying we need to sell. They've done it with their captain that many are saying needs to be dropped and stripped of a captain. They've done it with a manager that 70% of Arsenal fans are saying needs to go. He's rubbish. He's clueless. We need a manager like Carlo Ancelotti. Mikel Arteta schooled Carlo Ancelotti. Mikel Arteta is making a lot of Arsenal fans eat humble pie. Mikel Arteta has done the unthinkable. He's made Arsenal relevant again. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, and turn that notification on so you don't miss a show every time we upload. So, last night, a lot of my fantasies kind of came true. I want to go to the Santiago Bernabeu and beat Real Madrid again. I've been an Arsenal fan pretty much all my life. And I say pretty much, at some point between, let's say, 6 and 9, I was a Liverpool fan. And then my mum was going to like church. I went to her Bible study class with her, came out of a room. An older man came out and said, "Who do you support?" I said, "Liverpool." He said, "Nah, wait there." He went into his room, got a scarf, put it around my neck and said, "You're now an Arsenal fan." That's how I became an Arsenal fan at 9 years old. Good time. Intervention by a son of Christ, shall we say. And you can't turn back from that. Last night was one of the greatest moments I've had under Mikel Arteta since he's became Arsenal manager. The last time I had a great night or great time or great season as an Arsenal fan was when Arsenal went invincible. Now that was before YouTube, believe it or not. There's many Arsenal fans who have never seen Arsenal win a Premier League. There's many Arsenal fans who would have never seen Arsenal win the First Division. Luckily for me, I've done that. The only thing I've not seen Arsenal win is the Champions League. That's been one of my biggest fantasies as an Arsenal fan, to win the Champions League. And then for me, for Arsenal to win the Champions League, it will put so much to bed. The conversations you have with the Chelsea fans that Arsenal are not relevant because they don't have a Champions League and they're the biggest club in London. That's not true. Then you hear the Man City fans, well, we won it. Well, yes, you have won it. I'm not going to get into how you won it, but you did win it. Man United fans, yeah, they've won it twice. Liverpool, 3 times, sorry. Liverpool fans, yeah, they've won it a number of times. Again, I've got personal Liverpool friends and deep-rooted Liverpool friends, childhood friends, and I hear it from them all the time. But last night I got the message from Dean, and he said, Arsenal win the Champions League, I can never banter you again. You can never banter Arsenal again. If Arsenal win the Champions League, it's open season. It's open season on everyone. It's open season to the point where the unthinkable is about to happen. The unthinkable is about to happen for Arsenal. And it makes me happy. This morning I woke up and I was like, is it a dream? Is it a dream of what happened last night? Is it a dream for what we saw Saka put us through? Sorry about that. Is it really and truly a dream of what we witnessed with Declan Rice? Is it a dream watching Miles Lewis-Skelly tear up the Bernabeu? Is it all a dream? Am I going to wake up and it was actually just a dream? But no, it's a reality. What I saw over 2 legs with Arsenal this season shows me, and I was one who came out and said next season will be Mikel Arteta's last season. What I saw last night, Mikel Arteta is on the verge of something special. He really and truly is. Now, it's only the semi-finals. We've got to play PSG. So I'm not going to get too crazy on this because he's still got to beat the next team that comes up. So beating Real Madrid over 2 legs means nothing if you go out the next stage in the semi-finals. But for Mikel Arteta's second season in the Champions League, the second season, he got to the quarterfinals last year to get to the semi-finals this year, again, without a recognised striker, without Gabriel being there, without Jesus, without Kai Havertz. And a lot of people are saying the PSG that Arsenal are going to play are not the same PSG that Arsenal beat 2-0 this season. But remember, the same PSG, Arsenal that played PSG is not the same Arsenal that PSG played. So yes, there's some roles reversed. But Arsenal in Europe look quality. They look the same in the Premier League, but they're just more suited for Europe, I think. But they're going to do something special next year in the Premier League. I truly believe that. But this year in the Champions League, they're just well seasoned. They're well groomed. The 6 years that Mikel Arteta has been there has been led to this point. This may not be the show that you're watching now thinking, okay, what is your point that you're getting at? And the point is, Mikel Arteta has shown us that he can coach. He can go up against the best, against a Pep Guardiola, finally beating him. A Carlo Ancelotti never faced him, but beat him twice, convincingly 5-1. He's going to be the reason Carlo Ancelotti leaves Real Madrid at the end of this season. The same Carlo Ancelotti that Arsenal fans were saying we need him at Arsenal rather than Mikel Arteta. Carlo Ancelotti is a sealed winner, and he is. But Carlo Ancelotti didn't have an answer for Mikel Arteta. Not at all. All he could do was raise his eyebrow and go, damn. If I've got a white hanky, I would hold it up myself. No doubt Carlo Ancelotti's waking up this morning and he started packing up his things already and started making moves out of his office because he knows he's going to be gone at the end of the season. There's so many talking points to talk about Arsenal's performance over Real Madrid over the 2 legs. There really and truly is. Even the diehard Arsenal fans who hate Mikel Arteta would have to sit up today and go, all right, there's something there. But again, some Arsenal fans just won't be able to do that. They'll be in their feelings saying, all right, yeah, he's won the game, but he still ain't won the trophy. And again, I go back to what I said. They're through to the semi-finals. They still do have to beat PSG, which I think they will. I think it'll be a 3-1 over aggregate over the 2 games. Arsenal will do something like a 2-0 at the Emirates in the first game in 2 weeks' time. Then they go to Paris and draw 1-1. I just believe Arsenal will get through to the Champions League final against a Barcelona. And when we played them in 2006, while we lost that 2-1, it will be a reverse and Arsenal will win that 3-1. I believe. I truly believe Arsenal will win the Champions League this year. Not because of what they've done against Real Madrid, not because of what they've done again against Sporting or PSV or PSG. They have beaten big teams this year in the Champions League. And the fantasy, what I've had, could pretty much come true. But with that fantasy, sometimes not all fantasies are good. Sometimes they're not. But maybe this one, maybe just this one, could be the best fantasy that ever come true for me. Arsenal winning the Champions League. And when they do, everyone knows Arsenal fans are unbearable. But we're going to be the most unbearable fans on the face of this planet. We are. We really are. It's long overdue. And what a better way to get it with a manager that 70% of fans don't want as a manager. He's going to shut them all up and eat humble pie. Arsenal for the Champions League this year, the 24-25 season, the new format has worked wonders. Arsenal, well done for last night. 2-1 winners at the Bernabeu. Martinelli done his thing. Saka done his thing. Declan Rice is a world-class player. Bukayo Saka is a world-class player. Truly is. Miles Lewis-Skelly, a great player. 18 years old, debut season, and he looks like he's been playing for years. He looks like a man of 25 years old the way he plays. He made Jude Bellingham look stupid. Rodrigo looked like a puppy. He was doing things out there that made Rudiger stamp on his stomach to try and put him out. He rolled around. He wasn't hurt. He just looked up and was like, okay, you ain't going to get a card for that. Okay. I'll continue. Kivior, another man that gets slandered by Arsenal fans, didn't put a foot wrong last night. Played brilliant. It looked like we didn't even miss Gabriel, and we do miss Gabriel. But he done his thing. Saliba was sometimes a bit sloppy last night, but still composed, still big, muscled out Mbappe. And when we talk about Real Madrid and we talk about superstars that Arsenal fans do wish to have, now I want some superstars, don't get me wrong, but having superstars is not great. And one thing Mikel Arteta has shown as well, when Arsenal fans saying he don't sign big players, he doesn't like players with egos, that's the reason why. Bellingham, ego. Vinicius Jr., fucking ego. And Mbappe, the biggest diva on the planet. You got 3 big egos there, and they all cannot even play with each other. Imagine that. If you can say to Arsenal fan, oh, we're going to give you Vinicius Jr. Yeah, my God, wow. We're going to give you Mbappe. Oh, my Lord. We're going to give you Bellingham. Oh, Arsenal's going to win everything. No, they're not. Because egos don't gel. What Mikel Arteta has done, he's built a team in his image, in his vision, and for the characteristics of what the players, what he brought in, has done, is beat Real Madrid over 2 legs, 5-1 on aggregate. You can't make it up. Fantasies are coming true for Arsenal fans everywhere. Even the ones that hate Arteta are loving him right now. And all claiming Arsenal are going to win the Champions League, and they are. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, give it a subscription. Road to 100,000 subscribers is on its way. Help me get there. Let's go. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports.